Hi there, welcome back to the Carver's Woodshop. My name's Arlene. I'm again from Honeybrook, Pennsylvania, in Chester County, near Lancaster County in the Amish country. I just want to tell you that the new videos that I'm doing seem to be really clear for people to see exactly how these Santas look and exactly how you should cut them. We're doing a little robe Santa here. My one video number 6, we did the arms, but it wasn't real clear. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one here and show you exactly, again, how those arms are made. And what we're doing is we're letting him putting his hands in his pocket instead of folding it like you see here. And let me get a pencil over here. And let's go with this. This is the wood carving I've been working on before. I had finally cut it off on a bandsaw on the bottom, the part I was carving on. But, you know, before we even do that, maybe I'm going to do about 1/4 of an inch or so on either side. Remember, we're going to use our finger as a leverage point and then push our pen and then glide it with our finger up and down. See how straight that line becomes? And you want to hold the carving exactly the same. You want to go around and do the back. And then do the other side as well, like this. You'll notice that that's the same depth all the way across for all of them. You can see that. And then what we want to do is we want to measure, again using this finger as a point of reference, and taking our pencil however far we want to go and keeping our fingers as our reference point. Let's make that a little higher, like right there and right there. That's one way you can learn to keep things even. Whoops, knocked him over. Keep things even. And what you want to do is find that same point as we did here, and again using your finger on the bottom, make another line on the other side like that. Let me see if that's going to work. It's a little tougher for me because I'm doing it behind the camera. So actually the way I'm carving this is exactly how you should see it when you look at it. Okay, it's just like you taking it and carving it yourself. It's the same viewpoint, and I think that's more helpful than seeing it across from me like you did before, simply because I think sometimes we end up not, let's put that right there and bring that across at an angle. And that's really how our arms are made. See how I did that? Let's go, let's measure this portion here so it's exactly the same on the other side. Remember, using this as a pivot point. Okay, let's do that on the other side. And then we're going to match that line, this line to this corner, and then just bring it around. Well, let's see how I should have done the first the front, roughly the same, and then this across and this down. No, it's handy to have an eraser around when you need it. Okay, whoops, that doesn't look quite even. Let me see what I did wrong here. That's right, that's right. Oh, that's what I did do. Didn't measure that. That's where it should be. Okay? See how you can measure things and make things look even? If you use, well, that should be a little higher. So let's push this up just a tad more. Erase that off. See, we don't always get it the first time, so that's okay. Just keep on trying. Don't be discouraged with it if it's not exactly right. Until you look at it, it should be pretty even. No, that's not even yet. Okay. I'm even having a tough time tonight with it, but that's okay. It happens. So that's how our arms are made, but let's make sure this is all the same. That's there, and then we'll work this up just a tad more, like that, and then have the same distance on the back. Okay, so that's how we're going to do our arms. Let me show you how we do this now. It's very important when you do these arms. I'm going to do the front portion first. What you want to do is take your knife. Well, I'm going to trim a little bit off the front here, like so. Okay, undercut it a little bit more. Cut that out, it's okay. And just kind of go up a little bit, up the center, and round that off a little bit. Get rid of that point of the block. Remember, it's out of a block. That's what we're working on. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the knife, we're going to go down straight, kind of at an angle. See how I have that? Okay. And then we're going to push this in, follow this down, and when you get to that corner, you're going to turn it exactly like that. Okay? We're going to trim this out. And you might want to do another stop cut. Do that again. Remember, put your glove on because you're going to really be sticking. You know, you don't have to do it real deep on the first pass. You can always go back over it again and take another sliver of this stuff off. You know, nothing's in a rush here. You know, take your time. Always take your time. You know, it's supposed to be enjoyable. The whole thing is supposed to be enjoyable. It's not a race to see how fast you can get them done. If it takes you an extra day, that's fine. You know, we're all a little different on our speed. Some people are quick, some people are slow, slower than others. There's nothing wrong with that. Usually if you go slower, you don't cut yourself as often, that's for sure. But let's do, now do the back end here. Let's cut this out. Another cut, another stop cut. Put another stop cut underneath. Okay, like that, so you can see where the robe is starting to come out. And what you want to do is take your knife and follow, and again, we're going to stick it on this line, on the other part of that line. We're going to go straight up, like this, and then follow that around the corner, all the way down to the bottom of it. You don't want to go too far past that line because your pocket has to come in here. That's what you want to do. Okay? So, I hope you're enjoying these videos. I'm having a great time putting them on YouTube, and it's a great way if you are wanting to learn and you don't have a chance to go to a carving class anywhere. You know, learn. This is a great way to learn. A lot of good carvers on YouTube. Everybody's a little different with their styles, and that's the beauty of it. Everybody has a different thing that they're good at. Maybe later on I'll get into other things, but right now I'm going to be doing a few Santas and miniature Santa like this one that you see here. Really teeny tiny. He has a little tree in front of him. And these are my miniature little guys. They're about 1.5 inches tall. But anyway, let's that's how the arms are done. And when I come back, I'll have this other arm also done. And then we'll go from there. Okay? Alright, we'll see you next time.